Okay, part two of the video, because I got cut off. I was talking about mindfulness through an open mind and being able to really fully participate in the moment. Why do we want to do this? Because we gain significantly more pleasure from our life, and it also allows us to be able to tolerate really challenging experiences or emotions, because we're able to kind of fully be able to kind of sit with the experience, allow it to sort of like roll through us and then continue, because we're able to see kind of everything that's outside of us and not sort of continue to hold on to it. So what do I mean by that? So practicing an open mind, we started with just a simple exercise last week of kind of starting by looking around you, right? Like, what's going on right now? Putting yourself into the context of like where you are, to bring your mind from where it was maybe when you're feeling really overwhelmed and stressed, or you're feeling kind of, spacey that day. So bringing yourself back to just like where you're sitting, where you're at. And then starting to notice what's around you. What is the person in front of you saying, right? So using some of that focused mind to then bring yourself out into like the context of the experience. Noticing kind of what other people are saying, what they're doing. So an example of how this is helpful is when you're feeling, let's say, really, really sad. What often occurs is that you get very stuck kind of in your mind and thinking about, things aren't going to get better, and feeling really lonely maybe. It's really hard to do anything. Things like I'm stupid, or like just really negative self-talk at times. So this concept of bringing ourselves outside of that experience, right? Everything is like very much inside of ourselves, and we get really stuck in just seeing this internal experience. By opening up the mind, we're able to start kind of looking around and checking the facts a little bit. So super important to be able to practice this of, okay, do you want to maybe practice some grateful, like a gratefulness practice? What am I grateful for? Or people hate that, so you don't have to practice that. You can just notice of, I really love looking at the colors in that tree, or watching a funny video that gets you kind of outside of the mind and allows you to really fully experience maybe the joy in what you're watching. Just going people watching, right? Sitting outside a cafe or at a park and noticing what's going on around you. It allows us to bring ourselves outside of what's going on inside of us. So you're obviously going to be able to do this with your kids as well, by encouraging them, right? When maybe they're really stuck in the situation, they're feeling really, maybe really sad or angry or hurt. Maybe asking them to label 5 things that they see outside, or encouraging them to go outside and play, and going out there with them, or bringing a board game and trying to play together, bringing them outside of themselves. So I hope this was helpful. I would love to hear your comments, maybe if you're doing anything different or something that has been helpful for you. It's great seeing you. Bye.